Hey, what's up people, pizowell here, and today I'm going to bring you guys my unboxing and my look at the newly released Friday the 13th The Ultimate Collection Blu-ray box set, and then I'm going to do a complete review of the set. But first I'm going to do the unboxing with my trusty Joker knife. Pre-ordered this from WB Shop. A couple of months ago they had a deal going on where basically I got the set for around $70, which was about $20 plus less than retail, or the usual retail, at least what it was, the pre-order price that was on Amazon. So yeah, I felt like I got a pretty good deal on this. I am arriving a little late at the party for this unboxing because, as I said in my last video where I unpackaged and reviewed the Crystal Lake Memories documentary, I've been out of town for a while on vacation, and I just returned, and yeah, so I've heard kind of mixed things about this set already, but yeah, there it is. Here is the 12 Films of Terror, Friday the 13th, the complete collection Blu-ray box set, and of course this is a 10. This is Jason's a little raised up there, as is the lettering there. So yeah, pretty cool packaging, I will say. Get the box out of the way, put you over there in the flow, and yeah, let's go ahead and tear him open. And we'll take a gander inside. Ultraviolet codes intact. And okay. It comes off of there. Let's just double check, make sure what all we've got in here. We've got, of course, all the films. All the way up to the remake. Then we've got a bonus disc. We've also got a little booklet, Crystal Lake Memories booklet inside. The most shocking slasher film series ever is now the Ultimate Blu-ray Collection. Put that over there. And go ahead and pop this baby open. And there's Willa Ford staring back at us. Because when I think of the Friday the 13th series, I think of Willa Ford. This is cool. Little thing here. That's kind of cool. That's Willa Ford probably texting me. I told the others. They didn't believe me. You're all doomed. That's cool. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. Cool, cool, cool. And here is the... Just go ahead, I'll put this aside for right now. If I can get this out. There's the ultraviolet codes. Whoops. Go ahead and put those aside. Can't have anybody stealing my ultraviolet codes. Got the 3D glasses for part 3. Got a Camp Crystal Lake Counselor iron-on patch. That's pretty cool. And I got this little booklet here, Crystal Lake Memories, of course, from the writer Peter Bracke. Great guy, awesome guy. Had a blast having him be a guest on the last 2 episodes of the Sausage Factory, where we talked about all the Friday the 13th films. Really enjoyed having him on the show. Great guy. Of course, a Friday the 13th expert. And yeah, part 5. Yeah, cool stuff there. Yeah, gonna look forward to looking through this. Of course, I've read the book a couple of different times, so awesome book. If you guys do not own Peter Bracke's Crystal Lake Memories, you must purchase it immediately. Yeah, very, very cool there. So we've got the booklet we've got our camp counselor patch, and we've got our 2 sets of 3D glasses. Go ahead and put that aside for right now, and we've got the complete collection there in this little booklet type thingamajig. Open it up. All the films listed there, including the bonus disc, Friday the 13th from Crystal Lake to Manhattan, which this was the bonus disc in the original, the old school box set that came out many, many years ago. Here's Friday 1. We've got some little tidbits of trivia there. The discs just sort of slide in and out of the page as such. I've never really liked that way of housing a disc in a box set. But, okay. Of course, there's part 2, part 3, some more little tidbits of trivia there. Part 4, the final chapter. Part 5 and part 6. Now we're getting to, I think they're adding, yeah, they've doubled up. They've doubled up discs here for part 5 and part 6. That's kind of sad. Another little tidbit of trivia there, which is Debbie Sue Voorhees over there on the opposite page. Jason Goes to Hell, Jason X. I guess they've doubled them up as well. They have, let's see, Freddy vs. Jason. And Friday the 13th, the remake. And here is the Killer bonus disc. And yep, that is. It's even the same. It's like the exact same disc from the old school, DVD box set. As a matter of fact, it's even got DVD video on it. Is this a Blu-ray or a DVD? I don't know. No, it's a DVD. So we get the Blu-rays except for the Killer bonus disc, which is DVD, but we've got that with the old box set anyway. Now the 2 bones of contention with this set initially was it was announced that part 1 and Jason Goes to Hell were both just the R-rated versions of each instead of the unrated versions. I think it was confirmed that actually the original is in its unrated form, but Jason Goes to Hell is unfortunately the R-rated version. Now, I don't know this for sure. That's what I've heard. I'll check them out here shortly and let you guys know for sure. I'm going to check out the picture quality and the sound quality on some of these discs. Of course, the first 3 we've had Blu-rays released of them for quite some time, and finally we're getting the rest on Blu-ray, at least the rest of the Paramount films on Blu-ray. Which I'm not sure if Jason Goes to Hell and Jason X had been on Blu-ray, but Freddy vs. Jason and Friday the 13th, the remake, have. So, yeah, overall, I'm kind of liking, even though I don't prefer this kind of packaging for the discs. I think the discs, you know, if you take them in and if you watch them frequently, you're going to loosen this up, and they're going to just kind of, well, see, that one's already kind of, you know, they're going to just come flying out of there on you. And I'm not sure how well you know, when you're pulling them in and out, that's going to damage the back of the disc. But that's what I don't like about these kind of the way they package the discs. But anyway, overall I do kind of like this packaging. I think it looks kind of cool. Yeah, pretty neat. The deluxe edition DVD set, they added a little bit more info. They added like a body count to each film, which I thought was kind of cool. We don't get that here. I think it does kind of suck a little bit that they've doubled up some of the later films onto 2 discs instead of giving them their own single disc. Starting with part 5 on until we get to, Freddy vs. Jason. That kind of is disappointing. The bonus disc being the old bonus disc from the original box set, is a little disappointing, but again, I think the thing that fans are really wanting from this set is to have all the films, particularly all the Paramount films finally on Blu-ray. You know, we got, of course, Crystal Lake Memories released the same day as this, and that, if you saw my last video on the Crystal Lake Memories documentary, you know that is a lot of Friday the 13th info. That is, you know, if you get the additional disc from the website, then you got an additional like 3+ hours. So a total of 10 hours of Friday the 13th goodness. So I'll go ahead and I'm going to pop these in and check some of these discs out and check out the picture and sound quality on here, and let you guys know what I think of the picture and sound quality, and do just a full review of the new Friday the 13th, the complete collection, the ultimate Blu-ray set, yeah, so I will do that, and I will return shortly. Alright guys, and I'm back with my complete review of the complete collection Friday the 13th Blu-ray box set. I watched every film at different junctures of the films, and just to check out the Blu-ray picture and sound quality. And parts 1 through 3, which have already been previously released on Blu-ray years ago, it's pretty much the same thing. And that kind of picture and sound quality pretty much continues on with the rest, at least, of the Paramount films, 4 through 8. The picture and sound quality on each is pretty good. I mean, I think it's the best that we could possibly hope for. Some films, I was surprised, part 5 and part 6, to me personally, looked better, looked crisper and clearer than part 7 and 8 for some odd reason. Part 4 I thought looked great. Part 5 I thought looked good. Both picture and sound quality on all of those films were, like I said, I think as good as they possibly could have gotten, considering the source material, the older source material, and considering the fact that I'm sure that, you know, they didn't have a Spielbergian budget to you know, make these HD transfers. But special features, I mean, it's basically the same that you got on the deluxe edition DVD releases. It's the same special features, but again, the thing with this set, as I said before, that's got fans like me moving toward purchasing it, is the fact that we get all the films on high def for the first time. What's weird though is part 1 is the uncut version of part 1. So just get that out of the way. It is the uncut version of part 1. When you get into part 4 through 8, I was kind of disappointed. The menu selection screen was really generic, was really crappy. No musical background, no music over the background, just really generic and cheap and lame looking. And I thought that sucked. And I already mentioned the fact that I don't like the fact that 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 are on 2 discs. You got 4 movies on 2 discs. 5 and 6 share a disc, 7 and 8 share a disc. I still don't like that fact. But yeah, I thought it was weird that 4 through 8 we just have really generic, really lame, really cheap looking menu screens, no music in the background. Was kind of disappointed by that. Moving on to part 9. Part 9, unfortunately, is the R-rated version. I watched it through several sequences that, of course, the tent scene with the chick getting cut in half, that is not in this version, unfortunately. The picture quality of Jason Goes to Hell looked really grainy to me. It looked really not that great to me. And I'm not sure why. Jason X looked pretty good. Of course, Freddy vs. Jason. I mean, Freddy vs. Jason was made for high def, really. I mean, it's very colorful. It's very over the top. And of course, the remake looks good on Blu-ray. It's weird. It's really weird. I mean, this set, it's kind of like you know, if you're a fan of this series and you've bought these different sets and you've bought the standalone DVDs and you bought the box sets and, you know, I mean, think about it. They released the bare bones DVDs, then they gave us the box set. Fans wanted more. They gave us the deluxe editions, single purchased DVD deluxe editions, and they gave us that box set. Fans wanted more. They gave us the first 3 on HD and then stopped. And of course, I think that was, you know, had to do with rights issues and this and that. So finally they go, okay, here is the complete collection, all the films in high def for the first time. Like I said, got this cool packaging here, got the tin case, you know, you've got, you know, the booklet inside, you've got the booklet with all the discs inside, you've got the little mini Crystal Lake Memories book. Yet they go, let's just give them Jason Goes to Hell, the R-rated version. And Jason Goes to Hell has always been made, it was the first film made available in both rated and unrated versions when it was first released on home video years and years ago. It's always been available in either version. And of course, fans are going to always watch the unrated version. They're going to choose that version. Why give us just the R-rated version? Why not give us the choice or just give us the unrated version? For God's sake, why? Why? It seems like, and as with all the other releases, they say, here you go, here's your treat, and as we're eating it, they slap us in the face. And I know that might be maybe over-exaggerating. I know you're probably saying, Jason Goes to Hell, who cares about Jason Goes to Hell? Jason Goes to Hell sucks. Who cares about it? Well, you know, I care about it. I care as a completist and as a fan of the series, and even, you know, having a soft spot for Jason Goes to Hell. It's not the complete collection to me if the unrated version of Jason Goes to Hell is not there. And like I said, I was disappointed with the fact that for 4 through 8, they just slapped on there this really cheap, generic menu screen. And no music in the background. Even the deluxe edition DVDs had the music in the background. And had, you know, much better, you know, menu screens. The first 3 have those menu screens. Why doesn't 4 through 8? Why did they not feel the need to add those? Again, just like, why? What was the thought process behind that? Let's do it super cheap here with these 4. Let's only give them Jason Goes to Hell, the rated version. You know, we'll appease them with a 10. You know, we'll make a nice cool 10 to put them all in. And, you know, we'll give them a iron-on patch, and they'll just forgive us. I don't know. I mean, I'm curious about that thought process. And these are little things, and I'm sure most fans really don't care. But for me, like I said, the completist, the hardcore fan, those little things about this set irked me. Now, am I recommending that you pick this set up? Absolutely. If you're a fan of the series, you've probably already picked it up. You've probably already checked all the movies out. You've probably got your own, you know, certain things about, you know, this set have irked you, or maybe you're just blown away by it. I don't know. But I mean, I do recommend picking it up. It is all the films in high def, and the high def on pretty much all the films looks pretty good. I mean, that is the selling point of this. The bonus disc is the bonus disc that we got in the original box set years and years and years ago. But like I said before, you know, special features aren't really the selling point of this set. If you want special features, if you want a documentary, go get, you know, Crystal Lake Memories. That's 10 hours of, you know, all you can eat Friday the 13th. But, you know, it just seemed to me like if you're going to go all out and call this the complete collection, and, you know, I'm sure, I mean, I'm hoping that this is it. You know what I mean? I'm hoping that this is it. That in, you know, 6 months, a year, a couple of years, they go, here's Blu-ray set number 2 with, you know, additional features, and oh, here's your unrated version of Jason Goes to Hell. I mean, I really hope this is it, but in my eye, it's not the complete collection. I think it's a really cool collection. I think it's awesome that we've got all the films in high def. I like the case. I think that's cool. I like the cool stuff inside the case. You know, I had some issues with, you know, the book design here. I'm just afraid, you know, maybe that's why it comes with this red rubber thing. So if you turn it upside down, it'll hold the discs inside. I mean, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, overall, and here's another weird thing. Here's another really picky thing. And I mentioned this when I first opened this up. But Willa Ford from the remake, why should this be the image staring at us when we open up our Ultimate Collection Blu-ray box set? Why not Jason? Why not Mrs. Voorhees? Why not, I mean, Willa Ford? Strange. It's just, I don't know, it's just strange to me. It's just strange to me. But again, I'm being nitpicky. I'm sure a lot of people are going to say, you know, you're just being really nitpicky. And I may be. But again, I'm a fan. I'm a completist. I'm a hardcore fan when it comes to the Friday the 13th series. I do overall recommend this set, but there's things about it that do irk me. I kind of wouldn't recommend buying this at the full $90 or $100 retail price that they're asking for. Like I said before, I managed to get it for about 70 bucks. Pre-ordered it for 70 bucks. If you can get it for around that neighborhood, definitely pick it up. But yeah, I mean, overall, if I could give this thing a rating on a scale of 1 to 10, I mean, I'd probably give it an 8. I mean, why not? I'd give it an 8. We get all the films in high def, and that's the selling point. We got the cool case. We got some cool stuff inside. There's just some odd, you know, odd decisions made when it came to this set. And you know, again, maybe I'm being nitpicky. Maybe I'm not. I'll leave that up to you guys to decide. But yeah, that was my complete review of the complete collection Friday the 13th Blu-ray box set. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave your own thoughts below. If there's anything about the set that kind of irked you, leave those thoughts below in the comment section. Let me know what you thought. So until next time, you guys take it easy.